Chapter 18 of Just Stories, The Kind That Never Grow Old by WINFRID HERBST, SDS. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Maria Therese. Taking Baby Jesus Home. I wonder what she did with Baby Jesus for 3 whole days. He must have been such a good baby. And I know he was so beautiful, so fair to look upon, that Lucy could not help hugging and kissing him over and over again. Baby Jesus? 3 whole days? Lucy? Such are the inquisitive exclamations fancy tells me are falling from your lips. Why, don't you know? Have you never heard that wonderful story about Blessed Lucy and the child Jesus? It is so dear that we just stop and wonder what she did with baby Jesus. Blessed Lucy, who lived at Narni, Italy, in the 15th century, was exactly the kind of a girl Jesus loves, and, of course, he loves such boys just as much. She was so obedient at home. No matter how delightful her play was, she would stop the very moment her mother called and would run to do her bidding. No one ever saw her angry or spunky or spiteful. No one ever heard her talk back or say cross words or call names or quarrel. Why, nobody ever thought of such things when thinking of Lucy. She was quiet and gentle, always helpful, always ready with a smile, like a ray of sunshine, in fact, very nice to have near. Did she like to pray? Of course! She liked that best of all. And every morning she said her morning prayers, and every evening her evening prayers, sometimes at her bed and sometimes at Mama's knees. Devout little Lucy, remember, never forgot her morning and evening prayers or her prayers at table. God loved her for it, and that is one of the reasons why baby Jesus came. But I may not tell yet. Lucy liked to go to church. At Holy Mass and in all her visits to the Blessed Sacrament, she behaved like an angel, never looking around except to see the priest and holy things, never talking to anybody else but God, His Blessed Mother, the angels, and the saints. And she was only 5 years old, remember, when baby Jesus. Well, now I must tell the wonderful thing. Lucy, you know, used to slip away to church often. There, all alone with God, she would pour out her little heart in childlike prayer, the kind that God the Father loves best. She liked to kneel before a beautiful marble statue of Our Lady, holding the Christ child in her arms. In her innocent simplicity, Lucy would talk to baby Jesus and Mary just as though they were actually standing before her. Of course, she knew that we do not pray to images and pictures, but to those dear ones they remind us of. Even every little girl knows that when she kisses her mother's picture, she isn't kissing Mother, but it makes her wish she were, and it makes Mother seem very near. One day Lucy was all alone in church. Kneeling before that statue of Jesus and Mary, she prayed aloud, "Oh, Mother, I love you so much, and I love baby Jesus even more. Oh, how I wish I could hold him in my arms a little while, as you are doing here. Dear Mother, give him to me." And forgetting that it was only a statue, she stretched out her arms longingly. "Let me hold him," she pleaded. So pleased was God with her simple faith that He worked a great miracle. Mother Mary came down from the altar and placed the baby, a really and truly live baby, in Blessed Lucy's arms. Oh, how happy she was! Ever so gently she pressed him to her little heart. Tenderly she kissed him. She was holding baby Jesus, her very God. I'm sure she felt as though she were in heaven. Then, in a voice as sweet as heaven, Mary said, "Lucy, you may take him home. You may have baby Jesus for 3 whole days to look at and to love and to caress. He likes to be in the arms of good little girls like you." So she took him home. Ah, I just feel happy when I think of what Blessed Lucy did with baby Jesus for 3 whole days. It must have been like heaven. Let's just stop and think, and let's tell each other what we think she did. While I told you the above story, you were wishing and wishing that you were Lucy. I know you were, because that's what I was doing too. But we have the same happiness that Lucy had, only in a different way. We have it really and truly every time we receive Holy Communion. Dearest Jesus comes, not only into our arms, but right into our hearts, and we tenderly take Him away with us. What did Blessed Lucy do with baby Jesus? That we also must do. Let's just stop and think a little while longer. End of chapter 18.